Look, I never expected to make this video, but today Mahindra announced something that honestly left me shocked because the BE6 Batman Edition, the car that was marketed as a limited run of just 999 units, is apparently coming back again. And as someone who actually owns one of those 999 cars, I think this raises some serious questions. Not hate, not outrage, just questions that deserve answers. Let's see the context first. When Mahindra launched the BE6 Batman Edition, the entire appeal was very clear. This wasn't just another variant, it was supposed to be a collector's edition. Originally even planned for 300 units, then expanded to 999 units due to demand. And those 999 units sold out in just 135 seconds. Think about that. People rushed to buy it not just because it looked cool, but because it was supposed to be rare. When you number something from 001 to 999, the message is simple. This is exclusive, this will never be made again. Today, Mahindra has announced that the Batman edition is returning with bookings reopening again. And this is where things get confusing. Because if something is marketed as limited to 999 units, then how exactly is it coming back again? Let me be very clear. This is not about the car itself. I absolutely love my BS6. The design, the performance, the whole Batman theme. It's genuinely special. But exclusivity was a big part of the product. When brands sell a limited edition, they're not just selling hardware, they're selling trust. Collectors buy it, enthusiasts buy it, fans buy it because they believe the brand when it says this is limited. So the real question here isn't why bring the car back. The real question is what does limited edition actually mean anymore? Does it mean limited until demand increases? Limited until the next marketing campaign? Limited until social media asks for more? Because if a company can bring back a numbered limited edition, then technically, was it ever truly limited in the first place? Now, I want to be very clear about something. This isn't about attacking any company, but as an owner and as an enthusiast, I think it's completely fair to ask an important question. When a brand markets something as a limited edition, what exactly does that promise mean? Because when the customers spend 30 lakhs on a limited edition vehicle, they're not just buying the car, they're buying the exclusivity, the rarity, and the idea that only a small number of people will ever own it. And if that exclusivity suddenly becomes uncertain, then naturally people will start asking questions, not out of negativity, but out of expectation. My personal perspective on this would be that as someone who bought the Batman edition, I didn't buy it just because it was the BE6. I bought it because it was supposed to be one of 999 in the world. That's what made it special. That's what made it feel like owning something unique. So seeing it return again, honestly, it feels a little disappointing. Lastly, what are the things that I expect Mahindra to clarify? I think Mahindra should clearly explain a few things to owners and enthusiasts. Will the total production still remain capped at 999? Is this simply unsold inventory being reopened, or are there new units actually being produced again? Because transparency here is very important, not just for the BE6, but for every future limited edition Mahindra might launch. Look, I still love the car, but at the same time, brands also need to understand something very important. Enthusiasts have long memories, and exclusivity only works if people believe it. Because once trust is gone, limited edition becomes just another marketing term. Anyway, I want to hear from you guys. Do you think Mahindra bringing back the B6 Batman edition is fair? Or do you think limited should always mean limited? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoy honest automotive discussions like this, subscribe to Automobile Infos because here we talk about cars exactly the way enthusiasts should. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.